Hey, do you all have any questions about the humanitarian parole or any temporary protected status questions? Well, my name is Daphne Antoine, and I am live with attorney Daphnée Camilien here to answer your questions. Hello, attorney Camilien.
Hello. Happy Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday. So, as we get started, kindly let the people know about the disclosure.
Sure. My name is Daphnée Camilien. I'm an attorney. I am not your attorney. Anything I say this evening doesn't enter us into an attorney client relationship. The information this evening is for entertainment and information purposes. If you are going to do any legal action, I would advise you to seek out an attorney for guidance. Back to you.
Awesome. Thank you for sharing that. And then, so our conversation is really an update regarding what we spoke on maybe 2 weeks ago in respect to the humanitarian parole that has been assigned to Haitian, no, I'm sorry, Haitian, Nicaraguans, Venezuelans, and Cubans.
Right.
So Tony Camillen was live with us. We were live, but Tony Camillen and I were live 2 weeks ago and answered a few questions. And so obviously with immigration stuff like that, there are always updates. So she's here to update us as well as inform us of new maybe guidelines when it comes to TPS.
Sure. Yes.
All right. So solo and
Oh, sure. It doesn't matter
yeah,
what time. Yeah, it's fine.
awesome. Well, let us know if you have any questions. Share this live. Type your question in the comments, and it will be more than happy to answer them for you.
Sure. So you're so what I'm going to talk to you this evening about is humanitarian parole, and then I will talk a little bit about updates with TPS. So the humanitarian parole was a program that the USCIS, United States government, went ahead and created for four countries. That would be Haiti, Venezuela, Nicaragua, and Cuba, to allow the point of the program was to deter people from coming to the Mexico US border and to apply for asylum. So basically, they have said that they are going to take 30,000 people from split up from the four countries that I named, Haiti, Cuba, Venezuela, and Nicaragua, and go ahead and allow them into the country if they, on a temporary basis, if they have someone in the United States that's willing to sponsor them. And there are certain criteria as to who can be a sponsor. An individual person or an organization or business can be a sponsor. And so I'm just giving an update. As with immigration, things are ever changing. There's there's a lot of moving parts, but currently the humanitarian parole has been in effect. Um, they've already started accepting people. We are of Haitian descent, so we tend to lean on um, facts about Haiti, but we've been told that they have approved over 2,000 Haitian applications, and of the 2,000 Haitian applications, 1,000, about approximately 1,000 people have already come to the United States. So that is great news. That's, remember I said there's 30,000, so there's applications from Venezuela, applications from Cuba, and Nicaragua. I don't know the numbers for those countries, but I'm sure they're approving people and they're coming. And as with immigration, which is a very political topic, there has been opposition from different states. And so currently there's 20 states which have said that they were going to sue to end the program. We haven't, that was announced last week. Um, any day now, we're expecting, those in the immigration world are expecting to hear some news, whether there was an injunction, something stopping the program while the current administration fights it. But we haven't heard anything about that. We haven't heard that a court has issued an injunction, which just means a halt to what's going on while they figure out next steps or anything of that nature. So, but something's coming down the pipeline, or a judge saying that you filed this lawsuit, we don't agree with you. So, but anyway, it's something's going to happen. There's going to be some type of decision. But so that being said, what people need to do is to apply. It is free. You do need an email address. The beneficiary needs an email address. You need to have access to a computer. The application is only online, but it's free. If you don't have a print, well, you don't need a printer, but you do need a scanner. If you don't have a scanner at home, which is very understandable, I would suggest going to the library. We're in the Chicagoland area. Chicago public libraries have printers and scanners, oftentimes for free. The suburbs, same thing. I don't know. I can't say if that's the same for other states, but that might be a starting point. If you don't have access to these things, going to your local library, no matter where you are in the United States, and seeing if you can scan documents that you'll need for this. You need stuff like your check stub, you need bank statements, taxes, things of that nature, in order to prove that you have enough income to support people that you are wanting to apply for. You can get the income limits on uscis.gov. That'll tell you how much you need to have in order to go ahead and apply. So, but my main update with humanitarian parole is to urge people. There could be a halt to this program tomorrow, at least, or a temporary halt tomorrow. So if it's something you were thinking about, something you started, hurry up and fill out the application and submit it as soon as possible. And the next topic I wanted to talk about was TPS. TPS is temporary protected status. There's been an update. TPS has been, there has been a mandate that was released a couple of days ago. If you go to USCIS, you will see, and you put in TPS, for example, whatever. I'll give you an example, since I really like to lean on Haiti, and that's what's the recent news came out was TPS for Haitians. The changes to the program. So currently there are 3 different TPSs going on for Haitians. There's TPS that was granted after the earthquake in 2011. Then there was TPS that was granted in 2021, and then TPS that was granted in 2022. So you have 3 different tracks of TPS. If a person has already been granted TPS, I'm not talking about if you have a pending application. I'm talking about if you were granted TPS, you received an approval letter, no matter when you received that approval letter. And I say that for a reason, because oftentimes the last group, the 2021 group of people who applied for TPS, it took over a year for them to be approved. When they got their approval letters, then they had expiration date of February 2023. So essentially they had TPS for like 2 or 3 months. So they're considered to have TPS. So whatever group you're in, if you have an approval letter and you have TPS, you are interested in keeping your TPS, you have to extend your status. I'm sorry, you have to re-register to maintain your TPS. I'm sorry. TPS will be extended for those groups. However, if you already have TPS and you want to keep your TPS, you must re-register. And you must re-register, and there is a time frame. Time is of the essence. The re-registration period is from January 26, 2023 through March 27, 2023. That's roughly 60 days to re-register for TPS. So I really strongly recommend that people go ahead and do that. Re-register for their TPS so that they can maintain status if they're interested in getting TPS in the future after the extension period is over, if they qualify and if it's still being offered. But this is what came out. It's USCIS. If you want to read more about it, you can go to the website uscis.gov, uscis.gov, and in the search box, just put TPS Haiti, and it'll come up, and you'll see that it's telling you about re-registering for your TPS. Now, if you've just applied for TPS and your application is pending, this does not apply to you. This only applies to people who already have TPS. Okay. Back to you, Daphnée.
Here's what I found.
Siri wants to talk. Sorry.
All right, all right. At this time, I think I'll just go ahead and maybe give a brief Creole version of what you just said,
Okay.
and please correct me if when needed. Comment nous y est, bonsoir tout le monde. Nom c'est Daphnée Antoine. M'a fait live ça avec avocat Daphnée Camilien. 2 semaines de cela, nous t'ai parlé sous affaire Humanitarian Parole que président Biden t'est ouvert pour Haïtiens, Cubains, Nicaraguayens et Vénézuéliens. Ça veut dire que yo dit y a 30 000 Haïtiens. Non, 30 000 moun. 30 000 moun. 30 000 moun. C'était bon, c'était haïtien seulement. 30 000 moun, Humanitarian Parole chaque mois. Bon, yo te dit pour 2 ans, mais nous pas connaître comment bagay yo vailler. Ça veut dire que nous tendez que gen 20 États qui dit a mené président Biden devant juge à cause des bagay ça parce que yo pas accepté avec lui. Ça veut dire que Daphnée Camilien dit nous pour kounye la programme nan toujours available. Ça veut dire que courir vite faire application pas tant. Préparer tout document qu'on a besoin pour faire application, ça a besoin de travail ou a besoin taxe en 2021, ou a besoin passeport moun Haïti et pour a besoin mon Haïti a besoin courrier électronique ou même toi a besoin yon, mais mon Haïti spécifiquement a besoin yon. C'est seulement ça, Daphnée Camilien?
Yeah, and they have to, the other document, they have to be able to prove their status. So if they're
Oui.
green, go ahead.
Yeah. Et il faut montrer que ou même qui a appliqué pour supporter mon nom ou même qui a appliqué pour mon nom pour montrer faut un document qui pour montrer que ou éligible pour faire application ça veut dire que si c'est un citizen nous ka montrer papier citizen ou bien sous un green card ou ka montrer ça et même sous un TPS sous un ou ka faire application ça tout so ça veut dire que c'est ça n'a besoin pas tant faire vite faire application. Deuxième bagage, Daphnée Camilien a parlé sur les jeudi en ces affaires TPS, Temporary Protected Status là. So nous-mêmes qui gagnons déjà, vin nouveau étape pour renouveler. Ça veut dire que si vous avez déjà un nouveau papier ou bien un document pour remplir, pour que vous dites oui ou vous voulez renouveler. Et il y a seulement 60 jours pour faire ça. Ça veut dire que courir vite pour pas attendre pour faire bien vite. Ça veut dire que ou gen commencement 26 janvier jusqu'à 27 mars. 27 mars, mois ça là, c'est bout dernier jour pour que ou réappliquer sous gen TPS déjà. C'est pas sous gen application non, c'est pas sous un processus pour appliquer. C'est si ou même ou gen déjà, faut que li let pour renouveler li. So nan tan sa, y ap mando pou filon papye pou ka renouveler li. Anything I'm missing, Attorney Camillion?
Nope, that's it.
No. Nope. So, mwen nan anglais koun ya ou bien? Sa ve
Yes.
di ke pa tan. Si ou ka fel, ale fel pou konto. Si ou pa ka fel tou, Attorney Daphnée Camilien la, ou ka rentre en kontak ave li, sou numéro téléphone 847 410 90 22. 847 410 90 22 et site ou ka joindre li sou internet là, c'est camilienlaw.com. En bas là sou ka wè parole yo ki ap passe en bas, li gen numéro téléphone nan 847 410 90 22 et camilienlaw.com. Gen question? Okay, so someone says, very informative session. Please continue the good work. God bless you, Queen Daphnée. Both Daphnée, I guess.
Yes, please. Thank you.
We both receive it and we thank you. S'il vous plaît, partagez live là. Fè moun ki konen, ki ta bezon informasyon sa, pase la avek li. Nou la chak merkredi pou nou repon kesyon, pou nou ka ede ou, nou la pou nou ede kominote. So, vini, pose kesyon nou, e si nou bezwen asistans Attorney Daphnée Camilien, ou ka rele li, la bon 15 minit selman sesyon, koto ke ka pose l kesyon ke ou bezwen. Se sel sa nou gen pou aswaya, nou remesye ou, paske ou la ou ap gade live la, e na we ou lot semen. You wanna do the close of English?
Sure. Goodbye. We'll see you next Wednesday. And if you have any questions, you can reach out to me at 847-410-9022. I'm currently, it will not always be that case, but I'm currently in the month of February, I'm still offering a 15-minute free consultation. And it is a 15 minutes. And after that, it will become a paid consultation. So come with your questions. You can also email me and or leave me a message, and I can get back to you if you call.
Yes. Take advantage of the lives, okay? So come on live, ask your questions. Get your documents ready to apply if you want to apply for the humanitarian parole for any friends or family member, and make sure your friends and family know to renew the TPS. You had anything you want to add?
I just remembered. Oh gosh, there's an I can't remember the organization right now. There's an
Welcome.us.
Yes, perfect. Thank you. There's an organization called Welcome.us. Welcome.us that is trying to match Haitian people in Haiti who want to come to the U.S. and be sponsored, who don't have a sponsor, to get a sponsor. They're going to, so beneficiaries who want to have a sponsor who don't have it. So those people in the U.S. who may want to sponsor a couple people or only can sponsor, but they have other family members, whatever, they can tell their people to go to welcome.us. They're in the middle of February is when they're going to open their website to have the beneficiary sign up. So what happens is the beneficiary signs up. They're going to see if there's people interested in sponsoring them, and then try to match the beneficiary with the person sponsoring them. I went to a webinar, and they were talking about, and I do consider, I want to say this because I've spoken also to different Haitian people who are interested in sponsoring, and maybe some of the barriers that may be there. They gave an example of a person who just needs a person to sponsor them, not to actually house them and take care of them, because they had other people here in the
Yeah.
US that could take care of that. So I would, if they give you that opportunity and that is your case, I would, strongly recommend the person writes, I have a family member or friend who can take care of me in the US and help me. I just need sponsorship. If that's the case, right? Because they just want an opportunity to come here. It is temporary. Right now, we know it's 2 years. We don't know if it's going to be extended or not, but at least it's 2 years to come here and to maybe, perhaps work. So you have the opportunity to work here and, maybe go to school if they choose to, uh, or pursue other things if they choose to. But I think that these are strangers that are willing to represent people. But consider if you do have another person and you get in the program, maybe their opportunity would be stronger. I don't know, but I would think that their opportunity would be stronger for somebody to say yes, if they don't necessarily have to be responsible for taking care of the person, because you can sponsor a person and you are responsible ultimately for taking care of them, but that person doesn't have to live with you. So you can be in Arkansas and sponsor a person in Haiti, and then that person comes to the US and they end up living in Boston. You know, so
Ok, so sa, otonik Daphnée Camilien so di la, se deske gon organizasyon ou bien on site ki welcome.us. Sa ve di ke wal nan sou kompite a, wal mette www.welcome ap ekri sou nan comment lan la, .us, e pi sa yo fe, yo ap ese gade ki jan ke yo ka ede kek moun ki ta petet vle aider quelques moun sponsoriser quelques moun mais qui pas gen opportunité ya. So si ça pral ouvert ou di en avril, did you say April?
no, February, the middle of
February?
yeah.
Ok, so la pou vev nan fevriye, so ou ka cheke li pou cheke kek informasyon pou wè si sa son bagay ke ou ka pren avantaj de li men. So sit nan se welcome.us e pi yap chache konen eske gen moun ki ta reme ede kek moun sponsorize kek moun, men moun sa bagen pou vive avek li. So se jis aplikasyon se la fe pou moun nan, men moun nan ka aksepte rete kote li menm li vle, sa ve di yo pa responsable pou moun nan. Am I saying that correctly?
Yeah, they're still responsible. Like, they don't want people going on government assistance, but you don't have to.
Yeah.
Like, you can go live with other family that's going to. They also don't want people to come here and be homeless, right?
Exactly.
So, you need to be able to. You need to have a place to stay. You need somebody who's going to help you get on your feet. Money. Help you find a job once you find. Otherwise, the other person is going to.
Yeah, is liable. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, because they're saying they're responsible.
Right.
So moun nap toujou responsable pou ou, men li son opportunité. So nap tan le aplikasyon vini, nap tan le program nan ouver en février, nan gade plus informasyon sou sa, et puis comme toujours, nan vin fò konen plus detay. Si pa gen aucune question, nap ferme live lan, nou remerciye ou, deske ou te la avek nou, et na we next week. Thank you for joining us. We will see you next week. If you don't have any questions, and then feel free to email Attorney Camilien or visit our website, camilienlaw.com, or call her at 847-410-90. Am I saying that correctly?
847-410-9022.
I know. Why do I always second guess myself? 847-410-9022. Bye for now. My name is Daphnée Antoine, live with attorney
Daphnée
Camilien. Have a great evening. Bye-bye.
Bye.